Warmest greetings to you all today from San Miguel de Allende. I'm Joan Mitchell. I'm the director of the Mexico District of the Metropolitan Opera National Council, and I'm the president of the San Miguel Met Opera Trust. I am thrilled to bring you this video today to introduce you to the 7 singers who were named winners of our 3rd annual round of Mexico District auditions for the Met Opera National Council. Those auditions took place in December, and those 7 singers have just now wrapped up 2 weeks of intensive training and coaching with 4 maestros whose job it has been to bring them to their peak level of performance, preparing them for their next round of competition. That next round is the Gulf Coast Region auditions. They'll take place on Sunday, February 28th. We call our training coaching opportunity our Prelude to New Orleans. There are 31 districts in the Met Opera National Council system offering auditions, hosting them annually. Ours, the Mexico District, is the only district that offers its winners this kind of preparation and support. Our 2 years of auditions previous to this have shown us that the Prelude to New Orleans does make a difference. And so we're committed to continuing to offer that benefit to our winners every year, at no small expense, I might add. Our sponsors will be hearing from the singers in their very own words in a few minutes as to just how grateful they are for that level of support. And I, of course, add my gratitude to theirs. If you're not yet a sponsor of our auditions, it's very easy to do. And when the video concludes, I'll be giving you some guidance as to how you might want to do that. Meanwhile, enjoy the video.
I have sung always since I was little child in chorus, but I don't know that I will want to sing opera. I felt these boys are ugly. Are what? My voice, oh my god. But I decide do it. My first class with my teacher Amelia changed my life, my mind, my field, and wow.
Yo empecé a cantar desde los 8 años en un coro de niños. Era un coro de aquí de la ciudad de Monterrey y estuve desde los 8 a los 18 años ahí. Estando en ese coro, a mí me invitan ya a un coro más formal que es el coro de la ópera, y en el coro de la ópera estuve haciendo varias producciones, como en el coro de niños primero hice Carmen con los niños, ¿no? Y después participé en el coro de adultos como mezzosoprano, porque en mi coro de niños yo hacía las 3 voces. Yo era primera, segunda y tercera. O sea, siempre me decía la maestra, tú eres el comodín, tú puedes hacer la voz que sea.
Fue a los 16 años.
It was when I was 16 years old.
Entré a la facultad de música.
I was in the College of Music.
Como pianista.
As a piano player.
Yo no conocía la ópera.
I didn't know nothing about opera.
Pero iba caminando por un pasillo.
But I was walking on a hallway.
Y escuché a una de mis compañeras cantando y fue de wow, ¿qué es eso?
I listened one of my mates singing, and I was surprised. I didn't know what that was.
Entonces yo pregunté qué estaba pasando.
Then I asked what was going on.
Y me dijo, es ópera, para mis clases puedes entrar.
It's opera, you can come in my classes if you want.
Y me enamoré desde entonces y no he parado.
And since then I fell in love with opera and I never stopped.
Tenía 17 años.
cuando vi por primera vez una ópera y fue Turandot. Iba entrando a mi primer año de escuela en la Facultad de Música, era mi primer año, y desde ese momento me enamoré de la música, del canto y pensé, no importa cuántos años vaya a tardarme en poder cantar esto, pero lo voy a lograr. Yo cantaba solamente mariachi y entré a la escuela como pianista, no como cantante. Entré como pianista, quería aprender a tocar el piano y de repente me encuentro con eso de la ópera y todo y dije, wow, esto es increíble. Sí.
I would say that I started singing when I was like 4 or 5 years old, but kind of like it was just a game between my family, and I used to sing like popular Mexican music or folkloric music sometimes. But it was almost like a joke between us, like my kid wants to sing to everyone for his birthday, so all the family gathered around me to sing. But then I discovered the world of classical music when I wanted to be a violinist first and a pianist then. So I studied seriously both things. But then I discovered the world of opera when I had like 18, 19 years old. So it was very old, you could say, because when I was studying piano, I had to be in the choir for making like merits and things like that. And when I was in the choir, I remember that it was like an epiphany moment when we sang Verdi's Requiem. And in the rehearsals, everything went okay. When like, oh, this music is nice, let's say. But when we came to the first orchestral rehearsal, and I heard the orchestra for the first time and the soloist for the first time, I was like completely blown away. And it was a shock. Like I want to do this for the rest of my life.
I started music and singing in a choir when I was like 6 years old in a school called Instituto Artener, and I finished at 12 years old, and then I started taking singing lessons and piano lessons, and then like singing more professional, I would say that I was like maybe, I don't know, 18 years old. When I started with my vocal technique teacher, which is Luisa, and she has been my teacher for more than 10 years now. I was always involved in classical music and heard classical music and operas, but I didn't say like, I want to do that. I just liked singing. But yeah, I started hearing the operas, hearing the opera singers, and I was like, yeah, maybe I want to do that. I enjoyed hearing it, but also when I started studying it, I said, I feel really comfortable doing this. I feel really myself. I feel that I connect with myself, with my essence, and that I can share this with the public. And I feel comfortable, I feel secure, I feel with confidence.
It came gradually, yes. I remember when I was a kid, I used to sing all the time, no matter what, any kind of music. I think the problem was that my parents or my brothers, they couldn't keep me quiet in the house. But then after I continued like singing like in choir at the Basilica de Guadalupe in Mexico City, and even though it was sacred music, it was in a more professional environment, no, as a kid, of course, but that you have to go to rehearsals and then present yourself. And I like that. I like that kind of responsibility about it, being responsible about it. And and doing it often. And that was, I think, when I realized that I wanted to do that. No, it not specific opera, but just to sing professional somehow. And then opera was after. Then when I was, I think, in secondary school, when I was 15 years old, I continued my studies in piano at Bellas Artes, Imba, and then found a voice teacher, and he said, you know, you have special talent for singing. Why you don't continue developing? And then he introduced me to opera.
Well, they were very helpful in a lot of things. I would say that what I like the most of it is that four maestros were very different. They all had very different careers. In fact, each one of them does a different thing in life. And the four of them told me very, very, very specific things that all were like kind of agreeing in those things. So that made me feel like I am in good hands. Like I am with very, very professional people who know what they're looking for, what the audience looks for in a singer, what a, I don't know, casting member maybe would be looking in a singer.
Son cifre sue.
Ok. Cuando empiezas a decir sue, ¿de qué tendría que ir acompañada esa nota larga y aguda?
And specifically, I really liked when Maestro Michael and Maestro Taylor told me a lot of things about one very specific thing, like the Italian A sound. Like we Latin singers kind of think of the vowel like our A, like a Spanish A.
Now let's do ah. Now pull your tongue lower. Ah.
Am I doing when I do it right? So I think that's very important, not for singing to be like something that has to do with fate, with destiny, but with I know exactly what I am doing.
I think very rewarding. I think in this new format that we are getting used to work in through these devices and make sure that you have a great connection. And I think it's a great discovery to being capable of transmitting emotions through that. And that is a fact that you can do it. Although it's not the same, of course, but you can hear the difference. I'm listening to the recordings always and trying to figure out what I was doing and what can it be better, or if I fix something or not. And it makes a huge difference.
Yeah, I thought that was very nice.
Yeah, it's more like a pop song. But yeah,
in a sense, it kind of is a little bit. Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
And of course, having the feedback from great people in the business, and that they can tell you, you know, you can do this that way, but of course it's your choice, but they open you the possibilities of to do whatever you can do best, no? So I think it's a great opportunity. I'm enjoying it very much.
Ahorita que estamos así en este tiempo de pandemia y que tenemos que estar cuidándonos, ya esto, estar en videollamadas, y creo que es pues como una cierta barrera, pero aún así es muy, muy emocionante decir otra vez, voy a tener clases en línea, pero otra vez clases, ¿no?
Good. You sing this well.
Y es un curso que me ha hecho, pues, entender muchas cosas. Lo vi así como un rompecabezas, ¿no? Cada clase era una pieza que se iba sumando, y cada comentario y cada cosa que entiendes, que a lo mejor en el momento no la entiendes, pero lo vas practicando, lo que te pidió el maestro, y se va integrando, ¿no? Entonces se va formando poco a poco ese rompecabezas y creo que pues con los 4 maestros fue una experiencia muy enriquecedora, la verdad.
Find a warmer Eva. So it's not E, but E. E. More space this way.
It is something important in which you can maybe change something, and it can become a great impact in what you're doing.
Now, did you feel a little bit when you stopped, your throat closed?
I don't know.
Do it again. Do it again.
Okay.
That was better that time.
I don't know, maybe it's the language, the diction, or maybe it's a musical phrase, and you were taking a breath in a place you didn't have to, and so these details help you a lot to make the aria, whatever you're singing, better, I believe.
Sul fil d'un soffio etesio scorrete agili larve
Sigue.
fra i rami un baglio orcesio.
Fue una experiencia increíble.
It was an amazing experience.
Trabajar con 4 maestros fabulosos.
Working with 4 fabulous teachers.
Yes. Fue mágico.
It was magical.
Descubrí muchas cosas nuevas
I discovered new things.
Y sensaciones en el cuerpo y en la forma de cantar, cómo conectaba todo.
New emotions in my body and how to connect everything with my singing.
This give me more security, a more love for music, for my voice, with the maestros. I think was a very special moment. Così cantava.
¿Sabes qué estaría maravilloso? Ahorita,
Sí, I had special moments with the maestros.
This is just something to imagine. But right here, we have these 2 bones.
Yeah.
Right? You feel them right down there. Little points, right? The bone. You feel the bone there?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, they don't move. You can't move those. I mean, they're part of your collarbone. But can you imagine, can you think these bones can go this way? That you can open them this way?
Yeah.
When you do that, do you feel it opens in the base of your neck? Opens here?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Do you also feel like at the top of your chest here, like everything goes this way?
Mm-hmm.
You feel that?
Yes.
Do you feel how it helps your laringe go down? Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay,
Absolutely.
so let's take one of these scales again. And as we go up, I want you to think about opening this. And it will feel like you're opening down into your chest.
Oh my God, it's magic.
It's not magic, it's vocal technique. What did you feel?
Very, very easier.
Really a big thank you for making this happen, and especially in these moments, as I said before, where this uncertainty is really is really strong in our life. Like every day we think about what's going to happen next, and even though this is still here, we have the opportunity to work and to continue learning and developing. That's an amazing opportunity, and I think you being part of that, it's something unique, and I think you should be really proud to having this opportunity for us singers.
Bueno, agradezco el apoyo que me están brindando para seguir creciendo, para tener una mejor preparación para estas audiciones, y no solamente para estas audiciones, porque son herramientas que me quedan a mí para todos los momentos que vengan de mucha música. Y quiero agradecerlo de verdad con todo mi corazón, porque muchas veces no tenemos los recursos económicos para poder pagar una clase, y es por eso que me siento de verdad muy afortunada de poder tener este apoyo y poder seguir pues aprendiendo, creciendo y sumando a mi camino musical. Muchas gracias.
Pues a los patrocinadores, muchas gracias de todo corazón, porque no todos los días nos llega esta oportunidad de un curso, ¿no? No todos los días, y no todos los cantantes son así de, pues, no tienen esta oportunidad, ¿no? Soy una persona muy, muy dichosa por poder tener esta oportunidad que vaya, te la va dando también el nivel en el que estás, ¿no? Porque es muy importante prepararse todos los días hacia el fin común, ¿no? Yo también estoy aprovechando para aprender todo lo que me falta, y no creo que lo que me falte saber o lo que me falta, sí, lo que me hace incompleta no es malo, sino todo lo contrario. Me llena todavía de muchas ganas de aprender. Por ejemplo, el inglés, ya estoy con eso. Y pues solo eso, muchas gracias. Creo que para agradecer no hay muchas palabras.
That's good. It's
Más
okay.
que solamente de todo corazón, lo más fondo de mí. Y creo que hablo igual por mis compañeros, que estamos muy contentos, muy agradecidos por esta oportunidad, porque nos queda para toda la carrera. Sé que no nos conocen físicamente, sé que no tienen ningún interés ahí, que no, más que el gusto de ellos por ayudarnos y por la ópera. Y pues eso, muchas gracias.
It's difficult for me say a lot words, a lot ideas, but for you only is a big thank you, because a lot of singers don't have these opportunities all the days, you know. So really I think it's a gift for your love for opera, for music, for singers, young singers.
Yes.
You know, And thank you for this opportunity. I feel very support by you, very interest for me by you, for my work like singer. I think are a lot of things, but thank you. In this moment is difficult. Everything is difficult for COVID, but I am sure without COVID, we can travel to New Orleans, and everything is for you, for your support, and only thanks.
Muchísimas gracias
Thank you very much
por hacer todo esto
to
posible,
make this possible,
por querernos bastante a los
to love
cantantes
us all the singers
y a la ópera y a la música.
and the music and the opera.
Sin ellos no tendríamos muchas de las posibilidades que ellos nos regalan.
Without them, we couldn't have any of those chances by ourselves.
Y son increíbles.
They're awesome.
Es increíble tenerlos con nosotros.
It's unbelievable to have them with
Gracias
us.
por hacerlo posible y por este gran regalo.
Thanks for making it happen and for this great gift.
I just want to give a big thank you to all of the sponsors because this Prelude is very important. We know this time, because of the pandemic, it has to be done online, but I am very, very grateful that although it was online, you did it and you supported us, the young Mexican singers that were going to the region finals. And so it helps us a lot to gain more confidence, to gain important things that will help our singing to be better for this audition. So thank you very much for it.
A very meaningful one, a very deep from the bottom of my heart, because I didn't know that we were the only region doing this. I knew like a couple of weeks ago when Joan told us on an email, and I couldn't believe it because it is a very big opportunity. It is in fact kind of like having a prize already, like winning something already. And I couldn't believe that all the other regions didn't have that, because it was so, I don't know, life-changing even, you know? So I am very thankful for them for doing this, because in these difficult pandemic times that we might not know where the art life is going, it's very important, and it's very, I don't know, inspiring, knowing that there are people out there that care about art this much to make this possible to us, like as young singers, because sometimes when the government or the world of money isn't going to give art something, it's important to know that the people who love art truly are doing it, because they can save the world of opera, the world of art, of music, just by loving it, by supporting it. So it's very important to know, and very, I don't know, I am feeling very grateful to know that there's people out there who care so much about what we do.
Thank you so much for inviting these amazingly talented young singers and their teachers into your homes today. The maestros had to deliver all of their expertise virtually, as you saw. They did that from New York City, from Wichita, Kansas, from Guadalajara, and from Mexico City, to singers who were in Mexico City or Monterrey or Dusseldorf, Germany. It was no small effort on anyone's part, and I'm grateful very much so to all of them. And to our sponsors, as you know, you will have access to the live feed of the Gulf Coast Regional Auditions next Sunday, February 28th. I'm so pleased that we were able to provide this to you. Over this year, you have been deprived of most of the joys of being sponsors. You've been deprived of meeting the singers, of hearing them in person, of congratulating them in person, of hugging them in person. And despite all of that, you've continued to believe in them, to understand how important you are to them, and to continue to support them. Your commitment is amazing. Your commitment is amazing. If you would like to become a sponsor, it's very easy to do. You go to the San Miguel Met Opera website, to the Join Us page, or to the Donate button, and you take it from there. All of you, please hold these 7 singers in your hearts. Send them virtually your very, very best support for their performances on February 28th. They will always be grateful to you, and so will I. Thank you so much, and take care.
Porque no sé